I'm going to get in it and see. Actually, it's not that bad. I could live with this.
There you go.
What happens when you talk negatively about Alvin?
I don't know what I just did. Thanks for joining today. We are in Westlake Village, California. That's about 40 miles or so west of Los Angeles in the valley. And it's blisteringly hot here. It's about 25 degrees warmer than Beverly Hills, and something to do with the ecosystem. I don't know how it works. I won't even go there. But I should have worn swim shorts.
I'm glad you didn't.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a call from the folks here at O'Gara, and they said they have a very special car here that nobody's ever really seen. It's a BMW, what is it, Adam?
It's a 760i, and it's the Yare edition, which is the 40th anniversary special edition 7 Series.
Wow, and it's the most expensive production car they've ever built. It's about $200,000 for the standard car, and we are really excited to go play with it. So let's go play with it. Let's see what it does. I recognize you.
What's going on, brother?
Hi, Cal.
How you doing? Likewise.
Been a while.
Good,
Mr.
dude.
Swords.
How you doing?
What's going on, sir?
Good to see you.
So thanks for inviting us over.
Thank you for coming in.
Really excited. Some nice stuff here.
Hey, we got a couple toys.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Well, thank you for coming. Would you like to have a look around?
Yeah. 720.
I know. It's not the first time you and I have met with one of these.
I know. You know what? They're growing on me. They're growing on me. I'm
As
still
they
not
should be.
still not in love, but they're growing on me.
You haven't driven one. That's why you're not in love.
I need to do that, don't I?
Maybe.
I need to do that.
Can I just say this spec is gorgeous?
It's black.
It's like a Batmobile. I think, personally, I love the way that these look when they're in darker colors.
But
Rather
it
than-
has to be super clean all the time, otherwise it doesn't look quite so good.
True.
Yeah,
That's what happens when they stay under the cover.
that's right. That's true. I need to bring them out more often.
You do.
Right? I need to bring
You
them
do.
out more often.
Now this
But
one
you know,
has some
I'm
carbon all over.
I'm warming up to them. I'm warming up to them. If it was brighter, maybe, you know.
Like a white or a bright color.
Exactly. Exactly.
See what I have.
Oh God! Don't start with that.
Please, can we just take a minute to appreciate this?
What is it? It's a Porsche.
This is an Adam car.
It looks like a RS. In fact, it is an RS. Is it an original RS?
It is an original RS that is made to look like an RSR race car.
So it's a 73 then.
It is a 73, very good.
Okay.
All the body panels have been reformed in carbon, has a thin coat of purple over it. You can actually see the weave in the paint.
The original RS didn't have the big fenders, did it?
Not as wide as these fenders are. One of the coolest things about this car, I know that Adam has seen before, is this door. I just think the attention to detail in all of our inventory is really cool. There you go.
What is it?
So when you have a race car, what do you have? Plexi windows. How do you put
my
plexi
word.
window up and down?
The window went up. This is how you open the window?
Yes, sir. Keep pulling.
Oh my
And
word.
then fold it down.
Fold down.
No, you gotta hold it all the way up, and then
And button down here.
pop it on there.
Okay, so how do you close it?
You want to close it? Let
Yeah.
go. Gonna use the new window mechanism here.
Oh, the
Push
finger
The finger mechanism.
Can't beat that. And then you put this back on
There
here.
you go.
That's sick.
I'm 100% when I go plexi windows in the Benz, this is how I'm doing the windows.
Really?
100%. Mark my words, it will happen.
Rolling coal with plexi windows.
Exactly.
This is a very interesting car. Okay, so excuse my naivete here. These are for what purpose?
I honestly don't know. Mr. Swords, these are for what purpose?
Do you know what? I also don't know.
That's a first.
I mean,
I'm perplexed.
I see what you did
You're
there.
very punny.
Could it be,
Because this is plexiglass.
yeah, so could it be something to do with either driver safety? So if the
It's attached with a self-tapping screw here.
well, exactly. So it's like, does it stop something from coming into the car, or is it for security to stop people coming in?
Or
Pop
stop
one of
people
the
from getting
rear-
out.
That's it.
If you're in the back,
I think we should leave this as a question mark.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. if
Comment
anybody
below.
knows-
Wait,
if
can you
anybody
comment on
knows
this?
What this is? Please tell us.
Woohoo! Oh yeah.
All carbon fiber. This is beautifully done. What is the device at the back? There's a gauge for something, which obviously
Fuel, is that fuel pressure?
flex capacity.
Fuel
So do you have a little man in the back here reading it while you're driving, so you know what's going on?
That's
Or how
it.
does that
That's
work?
the why the bars are in the back, so you
Okay.
can't get out.
Yeah, that's right. You keep him in there. It's the cage.
That's what it is. forever iconoclastic. 488 GTB, you know a little bit about those.
I do indeed. It's a fantastic car. Can't say enough good things about this car.
Giallo Triplo Strato is that color.
Say that again?
Giallo Triplo Strato, or special yellow.
This is a 2017. May I ask what you're asking for it? That's not.
I'm sorry, 405.
I was going to say that's not the normal
I
type
was
of
only
price for that.
close off by 100.
Because I'll say if it's 305, I'm taking it with me right now.
405, my apologies.
405. Okay.
Wow.
So that would have been a good buy. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
It sounded great for a second, and then something.
I got you all excited. Carbon accents everywhere.
Yes, beautiful. Let's keep going. Lead the way, please.
you.
Lead the way.
Carl, you have so many Adam cars in right now.
I do. By Adam cars, do you mean
Race cars?
race cars?
Here's a race car.
I think
This
it's
is
a race
a
car.
real race.
Can I just point this out, Michael? Do you recognize this logo?
It's a lion.
It's not. It's a dog wearing a bandana.
It is a dog wearing a bandana.
Is
Help
the
me.
dog's name Bandit?
It is Bandit.
Bandit!
This is my YouTube show, an RPM.
That's amazing.
That's
How
our
did you
logo.
get in the car?
I bought one the last time I was here and stuck it on.
Bandit's very mysterious.
We
This
also,
is.
we also have one here as well. Look.
I bet this is a monster.
Vinny Vinny Vici.
Can you start it?
I can. Let me close
wow.
this door over.
That'll be cool, right? I recommend earplugs because it's a.
Yeah, this I might have to turn the microphone to like -10 gain because this thing is so loud.
I'm.
Plug your ears. All right, Carl.
Okay, start-up procedure on a Gran Turismo race car, and I have to do my 2 cents and say that the engine and transmission in the Gran Turismo, so the basic functional components are the same in the race cars they are in the street car.
Okay.
And this car's only making about 30 horsepower more than a street car, and it's just because it's allowed to breathe a little better through the free-flowing exhaust, which you will hear because it's very quiet.
Okay. Is
So
this a driver cam right here?
No, this is actually for my water, in case I get thirsty.
Dude, that's so
Or
sick.
oxygen in case
Yeah,
you're about to
this
pass
is where you
out.
keep your beer or your ice for your cool suit, whichever
Perfect.
one you want to prefer.
Beer.
So to start some little guy like this, it's very easy, but also cool as hell because every kid loves toggles and switches. First thing you do, turn on the power. So you're gonna wait for a second for that to come on. The screen will come on after I turn on the radio.
You need the radio?
Yeah, so that's going to start all of the internal electronics in the car. So once these two are on, I can then turn on the ignition.
Wow.
All right, before you press the big red button, I want to get Michael to stand in front of the
Yes.
car.
She's got to
Glad
warm
you
up.
said in front as opposed to behind.
She needs a good 20-30 seconds to warm up.
Okay, so this is just putting some heat in right now, so
Yep.
it has a block cooler on it, so
Correct.
a block
She has
heater on it.
Correct. And it's actually heating via water. So there's
Oh, nice.
water in the car that it's heating up and circulating before actually allowing it to fire.
Huh, cool.
So my gauges will go from blue to red. It's pretty cool.
These digital dashes are so nice.
It's actually Velcro's off.
Really?
Yeah.
So I could put it in the Benz.
You could put it in the Benz. It would roll coal and you could see exactly how many RPMs do inside. Whenever you're ready, sir.
Oh, we ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go stand at the front and let's see this thing.
I'm going to plug my ears. Can I do that?
If you want to be a big girl.
All right, I won't be. All right, go on.
All right, we're ready.
That is bleep bleep ridiculous.
This is how loud it is. These ladies even went outside so they didn't have to hear it.
Absolutely
We exited stage right.
ridiculous.
So what do we have to do? What do we have to do to make this road legal?
A lot? No, but that's the street variant of this car. There's actually a lot of similarities.
Wow. I mean, it is incredible how just a bit of bodywork makes them look so drastically different.
Well, you could do that body on one of these with no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
You just can't. And you can make the interior look like that, but you can't do the mechanical side.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir here.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
seen the inside
That's
of my car.
exactly what you're doing. Yeah.
Then we walked right past the Alfa Romeo Quattrofolio, fastest four-door sedan around Nuremberg.
Ah, the old Quattro
right?
Formaggio.
Formaggio.
Okay, so-
Quattro Formaggio.
Quattrofolio.
In my opinion, my humble opinion, they need to do something with the design of it to make it look like it's the fastest car around the Nürburgring.
Agreed.
Because I saw it and I walked right by it and it did nothing for me. I'm sure it's amazing.
But then on the same token, walk softly and carry a big stick.
I like that too. I like that too.
All right, please show us the BMW, sir.
Please show you the BMW. Okay, let me see what I got.
You have the keys?
I do. I have the mini iPad.
Oh, great.
Have you seen one of these?
Looks like Starship Enterprise.
That's cool.
Does it light up and do things?
Oh.
Uh-oh, technology.
Oh god.
Look at that. BMW. There we go. Slide up to unlock. Look at this. This is fancy.
It's like an Apple Watch.
Fancy stuff. Don't know what that does. Go back. Open. Windows open.
Take it off him.
Here.
Take it off.
Do you want to see something?
Yes, I'd love to see something. I can't believe how hot it is out here.
Hot.
Oh my word.
Nice and cool.
You live out here?
I do. I live in Calabasas.
Oh, that's just as hot, right?
Yeah, just as hot.
This is nice. What a lovely colour.
This is beautiful. So it is frozen
That's a
silver.
nice colour. Sorry to interrupt, but that is a really nice colour. In fact, that's the nicest 720 or nicest McLaren I think I've ever seen.
MSO Mirai White.
Might have to talk about that.
Maybe. We can see.
Okay, so let's talk about this now.
It's locked. You gotta
You have
open
that
up
magical
the
key,
magical
right?
key here. Let's unlock it.
Ah,
There you go.
there we go, we're in. Oh, look at this. Would you like me to be in it? That way I'm really close.
Go for it.
This is a BMW. BMW stands for Bayerische Motorenwerk.
I thought it was.
I cannot believe you said that. I cannot believe you said that. Having said that, it's a big car.
What's that?
Carbon core?
Yeah.
Exactly what it looks like. Carbon core. So she actually has a carbon monocoque, not as comprehensive as say a McLaren's, but you still have a monocoque in the car, which is absolutely insane for a road-going four-door sedan.
So even though it's huge, it's,
It's-
relatively light.
Relatively light,
Yeah, yeah.
correct.
Wow. How does it feel?
Very, very comfortable actually. Surprisingly so. Now, in full transparency, I've never driven one of the big BMWs. I've been in many, but I've never actually driven one.
Would you like to drive one?
I would love to drive this one. I would love to drive
iPad?
this one. Well,
Careful with that.
it's probably cost more than an average car, right?
Probably.
That's probably more than a base 3 Series.
It probably is. It's probably the same as whatever's on your
Does
wrist.
it have a...
All right, I'm gonna hop in the back
Hop in
and
the
see if I
back.
can film over your shoulder.
Okay, I'm going to close the door.
Oh, look at the size of this. Woohoo!
Comfy!
Michael, could you move your seat forward, please? I don't seem to have enough room for the third person that could fit in here.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay, good.
There's so much room
Why don't
back
you
there.
close the door?
Oh, wait, is there a button to close it? That'd be cool. Ah, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna play with some things.
Adam's in his element. The
Adam's playing with
yeah.
He likes buttons.
What's this? Is this a? That is a light. Oh my god, that is a light.
the giant.
Oh, I did that. That was me. So it has two sunroofs, one for you and one for me.
That's pretty cool.
All right, let's close that. How do I
What
do?
if I want to open mine?
How do I do the?
Ah!
Oh, I just
Okay,
did the
close
back one. I did the back one. Oh wait, that does all of them? Hold on. So if I push this one here. So
You do
just-
the back
just the
screens.
back. How do I? There's a light here. How do I turn this light on?
No, it's bedtime, Adam.
Well, it's
Lights
daylight.
off.
You don't really need that.
What are
I
these?
don't think it's important.
What are these? Is that an air conditioned seat? Do I have an air conditioned? Do I have an air conditioned seat?
You may have an air conditioned seat.
I'm so excited. All right, sorry, you guys just amuse yourselves because I'm finding.
You remind me of
Oh look, there I am.
Tom Hanks when he was in Big. Did you see that movie?
Honestly,
oh, look at this button. Look at this button. Look at this.
This is what it feels like. But how do I turn this light on?
Why do you want the light on? It's not dark. I'm wearing sunglasses and you want a light.
I keep. Oh wait, hold on. Here it is. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it.
He's a child. He's a child.
Didn't find it.
It's very entertaining.
It is.
So that's
little
the
things.
down. How do we? All right, we're gonna figure this out because this is a big light panel. All right, cool.
Okay, check this out here. Let's see what we can do.
We're not allowed to put music on because of copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna set my.
So no
AC.
music.
No music. I can't show you the fun thing.
What does it do? You can show it
Turn the
without sound.
volume up and down by spinning your hand in the air. It's gesture control.
Wait, sorry, I was playing with the seats. Show me that again.
So the vehicle actually has what's called gesture control. So what you can do is there's a camera here that is forward facing, and you can put your hand out and spin in a circle clockwise to turn the volume up and counterclockwise to turn the volume down.
Potentially on my phone, I have some music that we could sync with that is not under copyright restriction.
Don't make my life difficult. So, what do we got down here?
So gesture control, that's that. It's pretty cool.
Let's pretend. Okay.
Ah,
It's louder,
louder,
quieter. Okay.
If you want to answer the phone, you go like this.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Do you
Make a
really?
pinching motion in the air to answer the phone. To deny a phone call, you swipe your hand to the right swipe it,
No.
Go away.
go away.
All right. What else does it do?
Has lots of fun buttons. So intelligent safety, it will show you all the way around the car. It's pretty cool.
What does that mean?
It means you
So
can
if someone's coming to mug you,
you can
it shows
see
you them coming
mugging you
before they
beforehand.
before they
Correct.
actually shoot you.
Look at the
Never
size
rely
of that
solely on the camera.
That's a
screen, though.
great screen.
Yeah.
Never rely on that because it could be somebody else's car that's transmitting to
It
this
could
and
be
tricking
this man's
you. Right?
car on the bicycle. You never know.
He looks a million miles away and he's right there. Now that's the type of outfit that this weather demands.
Not
I
black.
can imagine you wearing that, Michael.
You can, I don't think you can.
Why has he got his bike that close to that car?
That's actually very scary. And
That would be a good place to lock the bike onto the wing.
Yeah, right.
does this swipe?
It
yes,
does.
it does, like an iPad. The new Range Rover does this.
What were you trying to swipe that time in one of our videos? Where you were like, this swipes, and then you were like,
He's trying to right swipe it.
If
just
you guys,
boring at the screen.
but if you guys don't know by now that I have no clue what I'm doing, then it's too late, you know?
That makes two of us.
All right, so the one thing I'm most excited about is the fact that it's a V12.
What does that mean?
It means that it's fast.
Okay. It means it uses a lot of gas.
Not necessarily.
8.3 miles per gallon. That's actually quite brilliant.
It's much better than an Aventador.
What size V12 is this?
Big?
I would very much like to drive it. Can we go take it for a spin, see what
You
it
may,
does?
sir. You may.
Okay.
Adam, can you hook some cameras up so that everybody can see what it does?
I will hook some cameras up right now, so we will come back and we'll be in the car.
Perfect. Testing.
Cool. And then I'll also get you to do a honk sync when we're not behind a car.
I'll do it now.
Cool.
SOS.
And the honk was for what purpose?
For the outside, so I can sync the outside GoPros to the inside.
I like that.
'Cause now-
Shall I do a clap and a honk at the same time?
No, we're good.
What about a honk clap on?
Kind of enjoyed it. It was fun.
Because what that'll allow me to do is use the exterior GoPro shots, so that let's say we say, oh, look at that car.
Yes.
Then I'll have all of the footage lined up on the same timeline,
Right.
so I can just cut.
So on your
from one
computer screen, you
camera.
see multiple screens
Yeah,
all together.
exactly.
Right?
And then I just hit 1, 2,
so it's
3,
like a
and
full
4.
edit bay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's somewhat professional what I
clever
do.
stuff. Oh, no question, no question about that.
You do professional things?
I know.
I'm very happy and impressed with your abilities.
Not just
Adam.
unprofessional.
Adam's one of the best pros I've
Adam Swords.
This-
Adam is the official photographer for Quail.
Are you really, Adam?
I am indeed.
I will be there, sir.
Cool.
I got my tickets this week.
Well, I'll be walking around sweaty as hell taking pictures of people.
I'm gonna come take pictures of you
Some
taking
really
pictures.
crazy manager arranged that.
He
Who
did.
did that?
Look at this Defender.
I like that.
I
It
love
wasn't him in that Defender.
the 110s. You don't see over here very often.
What's the 110? That one?
It's the longer one, yeah. So the 90 is the short one, and the 110 is the.
Oh wow, that has some power.
It does.
I'm
doesn't
not
it?
even touching it.
It's torquey. It feels very torquey.
This actually is reminiscent of the feel of the Dawn.
But you know, I was just about to say, I wonder if this could make you consider one of these over something like a Rolls.
Well, the difference is, you know, if you pull up to a valet in this,
Yeah.
they're going to bury it in the parking lot at the
Agreed.
bottom,
Yeah.
and it's going to get door dangs and all the things that
Yeah.
happen down there. And if you pull up in a Dawn, it lives out front, and they
Yeah.
take very good care of you.
No, I definitely get what you mean.
But I think as far as drivability is concerned,
Well,
this is, I'm sure, equally as good. Well, it's the same engine. BMW make the engine for the Dawn.
interesting.
it's-
Do you think this is the same V12?
I'm sure there's similarities. I'm sure that the blocks
The
probably.
Dawn is a V12, correct?
V12 twin turbo.
And this will be the bi-turbo, right, Kyle?
I believe so.
So explain to me the difference between twin turbo and bi-turbo.
So twin turbo is going to be one turbo that's actually fixed mounted to each side of the block. Bi-turbo is going to be one turbo larger than the other. So as the larger turbo is spooling when you're putting down on the accelerator, the smaller turbo has spooled quicker, thus decreasing the amount of turbo lag that you actually feel in the drivability. So it almost fills in not only the weak points in the torque, but it also allows a more linear torque band.
Great information.
Excellently explained.
So the Dawn is twin turbo or bi-turbo?
Do you know, I don't know.
I don't either.
I know nothing about Rolls-Royce engines other than the ones on aeroplanes.
Really impressive. Very fast car.
Yeah.
I mean,
They teleport, don't they? It's kind
Yeah,
of
they
like you
do.
put your foot down and you just like 80, 90 and you don't really...
the interesting
Feel
thing
it.
about the Dawn is you don't suspect that that car will perform the way it does.
Right.
It's a big, heavy, I mean, luxurious car which is full of every additional piece of weight you could have. Even the thickness of the leather, they find the thickest, most supple. And when
Do you remember
drive
we
that,
met the lady who supplies all of the leather to...
Yes, we
Oh
did.
wait, no, that was Aston Martin. Do you remember we were
it
looking
was
at this?
Aston Martin. It was
it
at the
Zagato?
yes, it was in Pebble.
Yeah, and she's like, I make all the leather for these. She was lovely.
I like the accent. Continue.
What, the Scottish accent?
Yes, I can't do it.
Okay, all of your accents turn Indian.
Yeah, I'm not very good at accents. Achternu, Scotland.
That wasn't too bad. All right, put your foot down. Is that buried?
No,
Wow, okay.
not even close to
So
buried.
that was 30 miles per hour. It felt pretty good.
We just hit 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
And just
So-
hit 100 degrees.
100 degrees. Oh my word, we did 100 degrees. Oh,
Wow.
that's scary.
It's warm.
So if I open the window right now, which I'm going to do, and feel, oh my word, it's like a hairdryer.
When the temperature and the time are the same.
Look at that. Look at that sports car.
Is that also a diesel?
See, probably not.
Okay, so I'm going to accelerate away from this
Okay.
and see what it does.
Up to 45 miles per
I
hour.
will not go above 45 miles an hour. Okay, so it's not as quick as the Dawn.
It's fast though.
It's fast. Well, I couldn't
Wait.
push it because I can't go above the 45 mile an hour speed limit. So
Now you're in sport mode, look, because all of your
Oh,
dials have gone red.
I like
So let's
that.
try that again and see if it makes any difference.
yes, it's very quick.
So sport.
very quick.
And then, so will the suspension set itself for sport now?
Let's see.
Okay.
See if she squats and hunkers.
And do I? Okay. That felt quicker. That definitely felt quicker.
So,
45.
so the comparison between this and the Dawn is a different feel.
Yeah.
It's a totally different feel. Maybe in the Dawn you feel like you're going faster because it's so big, but this is certainly very fast. I don't know which is faster. I can't measure them. They're both incredibly quick, and this is surprisingly agile.
We
for the size of it.
we could figure out which one is faster.
Yeah, we could, but we're not going to.
You sure?
Straight?
Straight.
Where are you taking me, Adam?
Just into the hills.
Last time Adam took me to the hills, bad things happened.
Did they really? What happened?
I can't repeat that.
So now we can talk a little bit about the handling.
Well, it handle as well.
A comprehensive review by Michael Blakey.
How about that?
It's you
it-
can feel that it
so-
wallows because it's such a big old car.
So I
but-
turned around the corner and it went round the corner. It didn't slip.
Perfect.
I am going the speed limit, which
45.
is 45, and these are tight bends, so I'm pushing the car a little bit, and it seems to be very, very stable. Very stable. You don't realise that you're in such a big car. You don't feel like you're driving a tank.
Yeah.
Which is something that Rolls-Royce managed to do the same thing. When you drive the Rolls, you don't feel like you're driving these enormous cars.
Right.
You know, some of the big Mercedes, they feel enormous
Oh, yeah.
when you drive them.
Yeah, the big like S classes and
Right.
things. They're,
This
yeah.
is still very sporty and it's enjoyable.
Yeah. And the nice thing is you can turn off sport mode, which we're in now, and go into sort of, what is it, Eco Pro. Or with Eco Pro, is that more comfortable than Comfort, or is Comfort the comfortable one?
I think Comfort is the comfortable, and then Eco Pro is going to probably, if I had to assume, drop a cylinder.
Another great thing about this car is you actually feel the road. You know how some cars give you no feedback?
Yeah, yeah.
This car is giving me feedback. You feel the road through the wheel, so you know when you have grip or slight loss of grip. Because, you know, some of these corners they're hefty. But it's a beautiful car. I mean, I'm thoroughly impressed
I
with
love
it.
the interior.
I do too. And the gadgets.
Yeah. And do you know, I mean, Carl, do you agree that the interior of this definitely feels more special than another BMW? You know,
Very
another
much
high
so.
spec Beamer.
Yeah.
You
Even
can,
the embroidery in the headrests.
yeah, I mean, like, you can tell that they've put extra attention to detail into this.
Yes, there were definitely an extra pride factor taken into account when these 40 cars were
Left
produced.
here, yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the dash is undeniably BMW, but the rest of it,
The way
the
it's
stitching, yeah, exactly, yeah. I love the fact that there's, I imagine all the 7 Series have probably got 2 sunroofs, but just, yeah, all the nice features, the air-conditioned seats. It's a super comfy car.
No, they were definitely thinking of a different market to kind of put everything that they could do on display in one.
Yeah, and the thing is, to get this kind of luxury in anything else, you would be spending an additional 100 grand.
Correct.
Like
Or more.
Yeah.
Or more.
What else? What Mercedes? Do you know what Mercedes they offer that are sort of similar in terms of the comfort?
I would say an S65, and then you're 200 plus, dependent on the trim, and also don't have the unique factor.
I would go a stage further. I think it's actually, you'd have to get into the Maybach category
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
to get this type of, the quilting and all of the things that this car is offering, together with the performance. So I think you'd really have to go into the Maybach, and I would take this over the Maybach
Agreed.
every day of the week.
Yeah. So you're basically looking at $300,000 to $400,000 worth of comfort and luxury in half a price package.
Correct. The value proposition is undeniable.
Yeah. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this beautiful vista.
It is indeed beautiful. Okay, I'm going straight.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so this is Sherwood Country Club here.
Yeah.
I know exactly where I am.
There you go.
I have a friend that lives out here. He's a very famous actor,
Who?
Tom Selleck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll actually be passing his house.
Nice. Can we go in for a cup of tea?
We could. I could call him.
Whoa. Sounds good.
It does. It's nice. There's the entry to Sherwood.
Alright guys, so we had a little problem.
We had a big problem. You hit a tree with the drone.
I hit a tree with a drone. But I
Why weren't you looking what you were doing? There's lots of trees. And there's lots
Yeah.
of open space.
Yeah, we killed the drone anyway. But the footage up until the point where we killed the drone looked pretty good.
That'd be amazing, right?
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that because the drone is no longer with us.
Rest in peace.
Alright.
Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. We had a blast making it, and thank you once again for your hospitality. Thanks for inviting us out here. This is the guy. You want a new or used exotic? Kyle. There'll be a tag or a link in the description. Hit him up, right?
Thank you. And if you want a 760, you know where to find one too.
That's true. You're not going to find one anywhere else. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and be in it to win it. We'll see you soon.